Sorry about that. My sister came in and was talking to me. Hello. Apologies for the mess today. I didn't have time to figure out a layout because at about 8:15 maybe, I had the startling realization that this game would require a different layout than I usually use. And I was having some issues getting this game to stream the way I wanted it to, so we're just doing this for now. And that's gonna have to work for this week. Maybe not for next week, but you know, why not? Hello, Hannah, welcome. I love how tiny this chat is. Let me just resize this. It might get really weird if other people send longer messages, so we'll leave it like that for now. We're still learning. The contrast on that is terrible. Oh my god. It's fine. I will fix my chat I will fix my chat box at another point. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can make it darker and then see if that will help. If I do that. If that did nothing. Alright, cool, whatever. It's fine. So, this is my first time using this form of playing a video game. I worded that really well. This is my first time doing this. So on the chance that I mess up very badly, I apologize. And also let me know if the sound is bad. I did a test, but that was before I messed with a ton of stuff. So, you know, what can you do? Sometimes things get messy. Okay, it sounds good right now? That's great. I hope Professor Layton is proud of me, even though I already can feel like that I'm going to mess up some of these puzzles so bad. So bad. Just so bad. I know this in my soul. It might lag a bit on the cutscenes. Yeah, I kind of figured from watching other people stream with it. I figured the cutscenes were gonna lag. And we'll see how those look when we get to them. Yeah, we can see how they look when we get to them. Sorry that I'm stalling a little bit. I don't know if there's like a few more people who want to come in. I don't know how many people have played this game. Of our friend group, not many people have played the Layton games. So I'm just hanging out for a second because part of me is like, I'm going to start and people are going to come in and be like, what's happening? And I'm going to be like, I don't know either. Yeah, so I think that this version that I have is actually the UK version, because if you're looking at the game I'm actually playing, like, on Twitch, it's Professor Layton and the Last Spectre, but if you look at this here fun screen, it does say, and the Spectre's Call with the British spelling. So I had a little panic earlier because I was looking for this game on Twitch so I could say, hey, I'm streaming this, and it didn't exist. And I could not figure out if, like, the Spectre's Call was, like, my brain was telling me that the Spectre's Call was the first game and the Last Spectre was the sequel, which doesn't make sense. Like, there are other Layton games, why would they title them like that? But, I don't know. I just really thought that was it. I thought that was it. For some reason. For whatever reason. I figured out what I changed a custom color. It was like some random setting in OBS I turned dark pink. Oops. I'm doing my best to make people as obsessed with Layton as I am. Well, Hannah, I hope I become obsessed with this guy because I have really liked playing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I am not done with it yet. I am about, I'm partway through chapter 6, so I'm getting there. I am very slowly getting there, but I've been very busy. Alright, we are just going to start now because I've run out of things to talk about. I am going to have to acknowledge voice some characters. Is it going to be good? No. And we're gonna have to all deal with that as a group. We'll just have to deal with my shitty voice acting as a collective. So, look forward to that. Also, if to assume, however you say this, does lag on a lot on cutscenes. I found that other configuration sound setting. Check. Hold on. Let me do that. Let me try this now. Config. Sound settings. Synchronous. Check synchronous and sync method. P. Alright, let's switch it to P. Ahead of time. Let's just switch it now before we get started. Someone needs to stop messaging me. Oh, it's Duolingo. Duolingo telling me to do Spanish. Not right now. Alright, let's play some layton. I hope it works well for my computer too, Hannah. Alright, new game. The owl's out to get me, I swear. We are going to put in just my name. Wait, do they have accents? Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, good. Alright. What do they do in this one where they don't want us to... where they want to warn us about the real...
Long ago, in a lawless age, a pack of bandits...
Oh, it's on the bottom screen. That's so weird.
Amidst the chaos, a terrified young farmer...
Why is it at the bottom screen?
...to drown out the madness. As the music spiraled high into the sky, a giant spectre appeared above her. She begged the spectre to destroy the bandits, and it swiftly obeyed. The town was saved.
Thank God.
And the spectre vanished just as quickly as it had appeared. But the farm girl knew that in times of danger, she needed only to play the flute, and the spectre would appear again.
God, I wish that's how my flute worked. I wish my flute summoned specters.
I think the time has come for us to pen the next chapter.
Oh.
Of course, Master.
Okay, so I don't know anything about layton, but I have seen, like... just some character designs. Oh my God, it's our guy! Holy shit, it's him!
Well, what do you think, Luke? Do you see anything
It's
yet?
our little guys.
No, nothing.
He's so little!
Still having a tough time buying all of this.
Oh
It
my
sounds like some scary
God.
bedtime story. Is this even
Who's she?
possible?
Well,
She's fun.
we'll soon find out.
And a poor little boy
Aw.
who predicts where the giant spectre will appear.
He's so cute! Hi! Hi, welcome, Silent
what now?
Pure.
I mean, what
Woman
if the thing never
indeed,
even
woman
shows up?
all caps. I'm just so overwhelmed with how little Luke is.
What on earth could
He's
that be?
just so small.
It sounds like...
Oh, I love how her hair moves. I'm a huge fan of characters with long hair
It
like
must be the
this.
flute.
Not the flute. My family whenever I play flute. Like, no, not the flute. Uh-oh.
To the window!
Oh shit, holy fuck. Oh my God. Oh, me in the morning.
What is that thing?
Oh, it looks fun. This looks fun. Oh no. I want to like wrap him in a blanket and give him a hot cocoa. I don't even know what you're saying me too, Hannah. I'm just saying words. Their music is so good. They have such good music. In Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright too, that also has really good music. I love a video game with good music.
Finally seeing this dark giant made me even more determined to help the professor keep his word. Together.
Oh, I totally missed it. Silent Pure, thank you so much for following too. I saw you join and my brain it just like, I didn't see that you followed, but welcome. Thank you so much for following too. I love a video game with good music. Prologue, so we meet again. I think after playing Nancy Drew and having like really weird musical cues, I'm happy for good music. I love drawing hair like that, just a squiggle. This is a girl on a mission. They said you get a full animated television show, didn't they? They said, here's your TV show. Here's your pilot episode.
Top of the morning.
Why, thank you very
The
much.
characters in Layton are just so shaped.
Professor? Oh, Professor.
They are so shaped.
Professor, a letter just came for you. Oh.
Ow. My guy's so sleepy.
Thank you, Rosa. Ugh.
Sounds like someone was up researching all night. Again.
Again.
It's no wonder the other professors are so intimidated by you.
Oh.
Oh, they just think that I'm some young upstart.
You work too hard, Professor. It's no good.
He's some young upstart. I just
By the
love
way,
these guys. They
Dean
make me
Delmona
feel
came by
happy.
And said he needed to speak to you, and that he would
What
drop
is
in
this?
later today. I don't know why he had to tell me that. He could have
Regards,
just come
Clark.
by later if you asked.
This woman is like talking to him and he is just fully zoned out of the
I'm going
conversation.
out.
But she made you tea. Take a cup. Take a sip. Oh,
Thank you, Rosa.
I hope he remembers to eat.
he won't. He won't, girl. He's not going to remember to eat. He is cute. I love this guy. She said, "Meow." His beat up weird car. There she goes. What, like, is this set in a specific time period that I can't put my finger on? I forgot that the drivers were on the other side of the... This is fine. Wow. You don't know a time period? It might be just like a made-up one of what they feel like aesthetic-wise.
Nice to see you again, Professor Layton.
And you are?
He doesn't remember her? Oh, this is cute.
Why didn't Dean Delmona tell you?
Oh.
Tell me what?
This is really cute.
I'm Emmy Altava.
Vaguely
your new
60s, but a lot of fix take place in the early 2000s. Emmy Altava.
Call me Emmy.
Sure thing, Emmy.
I'm sorry, you're my...
He's like, what the fuck?
Assistant. You do know what an assistant is, don't you?
Of course. I'm sorry, Miss Altava, but...
Professor, please, Emmy. And stop apologizing so much.
All right, Emmy. So sorry. But it seems that there has been
This
some
guy
sort of
can
mistake.
only apologize. He has to
Oh, I
keep
don't think so,
apologizing.
Professor. Dean Delmona hired me himself. It seems that you have been too busy to attend your departmental meetings.
Layton.
lately. Is that right?
Well, I suppose there might be some truth to
My
that.
guy, you have to do your job.
Sounds to me like if anyone needs an assistant, it's you. So, from now on,
She's calling him
back
out.
up on all your projects. Got it? Great. I can't wait to get started.
He's not doing what he's paid to do.
I wasn't too surprised the professor didn't remember me. It had been some time since our first meeting after all.
Oh?
And clearly he had a lot on his mind.
I'm so glad they had all this rope to
Exactly
tie
why he
her
needed an
little
assistant
scooter
like
to the
me.
top of their car.
It was my first day on the job, and I was ready for anything.
I don't think
So I
that...
thought.
Yeah, I don't think she's
About to
actually
meet
ready
a
for
young boy
anything.
Who would help us unravel the strangest
Our little
mystery I could have ever
guy!
imagined.
Our little guy!
So what perplexing mystery are we hot on the
Just
trail of
enough
now?
rope for the scoot.
Why would you ask that?
Well, you're off to somewhere in quite a hurry. Something must have piqued your interest.
That intuition will serve you well.
Oh. Hello?
What's this? A letter?
Very good. I received it about an hour ago. Go ahead, read it aloud.
Don't mind if I do. Oh.
Herschel, my dear old friend, I must earnestly seek your help again. Our little town is in the most extraordinary predicament.
Oh, you know how it is when a town is in a predicament.
At night, a mysterious giant
I
shrouded
love
in
this
fog
piece
has
of
been laying
soundtrack.
waste to our homes. I am convinced you can help stop
It's
this
so
madness.
pretty. Listening to the Layton
Come
soundtrack
soon.
really makes me want to pick up violin again, but I'm very bad at violin, and it's hard to learn on your own.
A giant? Her.
I wish I could play oboe. I never, like,
How
since I
well do
played
you know
flute,
this
like,
person?
I'm screwed for reed instruments.
Clark and I go back a long way.
I mean, you can
can't
do it.
imagine
Plenty of
you would
people play
fabricate
flute and
stories for no
clarinet, but
reason.
I don't.
I find the other message in the letter very interesting as well.
Other message?
Other message? I wasn't paying enough attention. I was getting a drink, girl. Oh, fuck. Here's my warning that I'm bad at puzzles. Touch? Oh. Use the stylus to slide the letter tiles into empty slots. Once you arrange the tiles to spell the hidden message, hit submit. You can't find the answer simply by reading the letter. I'll give you a clue. The hidden message is 7 letters long. This letter is 7 lines long. Keep the facts in mind and you'll work it out easily. Message. Okay. Here. I'm just gonna do the first letter first. H. O. I don't feel like this is gonna work, but that's always my first. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's not how you do. That's not how you count things. H E L P. Help us. Oh no, help SOS. I can't read. Jeez. You'd think I would be able to read. No. They only have one. Oh no, they have 2 S's. I was gonna be like, they only have 1 S. How do I do that then? Making sure I spelt it right before I hit submit. That would be embarrassing.
I think I've got this one.
I love their little... You did it!
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
I will say I find it very interesting how much they have going on the bottom screen of the DS. I feel like even when I just had a DS and not a DSi or a 3DS, a lot of like cutscenes and stuff would happen on the top screen. So I think it's interesting that it's mostly happening on the bottom screen. Correct. The secret message in the letter was help SOS. What's going on here? Something is going on with Clark. Mr. Clark? Clark? Points. Professor Layton adores the bottom screen, especially for hint coins. Good to know. Points indicate pose difficulty. Yeah. Once you've beaten the game and saved, go to bonus sections and load your game file. From there, you can enter the top secret area where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. The more picker outs you earn, the more content you unlock. That's so fun. Oh, now I have to speak. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hold on. I feel like I need to sneeze. I need to sneeze and they're asking me to read dialogue out loud. What a disaster. Okay. There's a secret message spelled out using the first letter of each line. Ooh. Very good, Emmy. You just may turn out to be quite valuable as an assistant after all. Every time I use a British accent, I have this vivid memory of when me, Haley, and my friend Nella were playing that bird dating sim, and they asked like, does anyone, can you do a British accent? Because the character was British or something. And I just sat there in silence. And then Haley and Nella both struggled to do British accents. And like, I was like too embarrassed to say that I had like watched so much Doctor Who that I had just like, not good British accents, but like I can attempt a British accent, you know? Yeah, had a full boyfriend. So Haley and Nella were just struggling, and I was like, sitting there listening, just too embarrassed to say, I could probably try a British accent. It was like a mix of like Doctor Who and Les Mis, because even though Les Mis is French, usually everyone sings it with a British accent because it originated in the UK. So when I sometimes will read stuff out loud to myself, so when I was reading Les Mis, I was reading it with an accent. Anyway, no one cares. Yeah, Doctor Who British Gateway. I also watched Sherlock, but we can't talk about that. Oh, thank you, Professor. That means a lot coming from you. But, help, SOS. Why would the sender hide this message? Well, that letter was sent by Clark Triton. Triton?! Oh my god. Clark Triton, a very dear friend of mine. I hope Emmy is info dumping about accents to Herschel in this cramped tiny car. Ah! Perhaps he added the hidden message to catch my attention. Still, it's not quite what I'd expect from him. It's a pretty basic puzzle.
Ooh, this does sound mysterious. I can't believe it. My first day on the job, and it's already so Layton-esque. This is so great.
She seems like, what are you talking about?
Layton-esque? Is that... What does that mean? Had you already heard of me before today?
It was... No offense to Clark, it just wasn't a hard first puzzle, which I appreciate because I really messed up the first puzzle in Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, and it made me feel awful.
Heard of you? But of course I have. I know everything there is to know about you, Professor. Herschel Layton, youngest man to be awarded the... oh no. A Gresson-Heller University professorship at the age of 27. Published in numerous academic journals. I could recite them chronologically, if you like. Astute intellectual and preternatural observational skills have proved invaluable for Scotland Yard. Assisted in solving some of London's most notoriously difficult cases. Unmarried, 34 years old, Capricorn. I made up that last part. Just a guess.
Well, I see you've certainly done your homework. Tell me, Emmy, why do you think I'm a Capricorn?
I don't know anything about zodiac signs. Does anyone know anything about what a Capricorn is supposed to be? Because I sure don't.
Why do you think Dean Damona selected you to be my assistant?
I told him that I wanted to work with you and that I wasn't going to take no for an answer.
I just think it's funny when people get like, first of all, when people assume zodiac signs, but then like when people assume zodiac signs and someone else gets like very offended. Because I don't know what any of it means. So I just am sitting there as they're saying words and getting mad about it.
Really? And may I ask why you were so intent on working with me?
Just as I supposed. He doesn't remember.
What was that, Emmy?
She's like, he's got amnesia.
Oh, nothing, Professor. I'll tell you at some point. Now, where are we going?
Emmy, while you are my assistant, I must ask you to respect my most important rule.
Oh.
As a gentleman, I cannot allow you to accompany me into any dangerous situations.
Herschel's got bones for brains. He's got so many bones and pods to look at. No time for memories. That's true.
Of course, Professor. As long as we keep in mind that there are exceptions to every rule. Some ladies, you know, are thrilled by the prospect of danger.
Yes, well, in answer to your question, we are heading to the town of of Misthralery? Where my dear friend Clark resides.
I'm very concerned about Clark's well-being because of his last name. Miss Dallery? Miss Dallery? We'll find out. Emmy is also like,
Miss Valerie? Mistral? Why does that name sound so familiar?
Well, about 6 months ago, evidence of what appears to be an ancient culture was unearthed there. That is why this newspaper is clearly not written in English. You've probably read about it in the paper, if you can read this language.
Yes, that was it! As I recall, someone theorized that Miss Thrali might even be the site of the fabled Golden Garden. And now, a close friend of yours who lives in Misthralery has sent you an urgent plea for help.
I'm gonna keep mispronouncing this one, and we're just all gonna have to live with it.
A great
Ooh, that's not how you say that word.
A great archaeological find linked to a mysterious letter with an air of danger about it.
It's okay, they have a lot of weird town names. Oh no, this is gonna be a disaster.
I couldn't possibly imagine a situation being more Layton-esque.
Emmy, could you refrain from... never mind.
She's like bouncing up and down in her seat. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right, let's review the major mysteries in our story. What's interesting is, no, never mind. I was thinking I'm completely wrong. A letter from Clark. Layton received a letter from his old friend Clark, which held a hidden message within. Why would Clark use such a roundabout way to enlist his aid? The message was written with a typewriter. I must say, it's very unlike Clark to write this way. The Golden Garden. The town of Misthrali is said to lie over the remains of a great golden garden built by an ancient civilization. Does it truly exist, or is it merely legend? An article in a London paper asserted that the Golden Garden lies somewhere there. Yeah, Weird Girl Assisted energy is off the charts right now. Okay. I love the little guys. I love them. I think they're so good. Chapter 1, The Fog of Misthrali. I feel like it's supposed to sound like something, but I haven't figured out what.
So, this is Misthrali then. It feels a little eerie. It may be all of the fog.
Misthrali is known for its thick fog. It is the fog. Okay. It's said that when the town is shrouded in mist, it's like something out of a fairy tale.
It's not like any fairy tale I've ever read.
I need a drink. The song is cute. Oh, little guys! Little guys! Okay.
Ah! The wheels are caked in mud from the road. They'll need a wash. Okay.
I must remember to change the oil in the scooter sometime. Oh! The river is pretty impressive.
Yes, it appears that several canals flow through the town into the river here.
Well, at least there's no danger of drought here. What's that on the top of the hill?
It looks like some sort of manor.
Do you think that maybe that's where your friend Mr. Triton lives?
Perhaps. It seems a bit foreboding for Clark's taste, but one never knows.
It's quite a curious shape, isn't it? Oh, look, someone's coming. Maybe we can ask him about the house.
Gonna have to do so many goddamn voices. If something has a tiny dialogue box, you can click it multiple times and get dialogue from everyone. Alright, good to know. Hello, Ronnie. Welcome to Too Many British Accents, the video game.
Why, hello, my friends. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Misthrali. Oh, God. I'm Aldous Charmed. Nice hat. I would like to show you a little something that the locals like to keep a secret. Please touch that wooden box with your stylus. But touch it like you mean it. Not just once and not just twice. This crate looks well sealed, but let's investigate further.
Leave it to me. I'll just keep prodding it until it opens.
Love the attitude, Emmy.
Ha!
Hint coin! Hell yes. I love a hint coin. I already forget his voice. This could be an issue. It's beautiful. She shines like the sun. That, my friends, that's a hint coin. When you encounter a puzzle that you cannot solve, try using one of these little lovelies. But spend them wisely, for they're in limited supply. If you squander them recklessly, I will not be there to dry your tears. Well, good news, bestie. I have a Wikipedia page. Hint coins are hidden in many, many places, so if you see anything suspicious, be bold and touch away. And that information, my friends, will serve you well in Misthrali. Remember to touch anything that catches your eye. Emmy said, ah!
And he's off. What an interesting fellow. We didn't even get a chance to ask about your friend. Any idea where Mr. Triton might live, Professor?
No, unfortunately, there was no return address on the letter.
Well, I'm sure someone in town knows him. Let's ask around.
Good idea, Emmy. Let's quickly review how to move about the town then. Okay. Touch. I have played a Layton game.
Right you are. Touch the shoe, pick a direction, touch the arrow. Got it.
Very good. Why don't you go ahead and give it a try?
Well. Is there anything else? Oh. Quiet town.
Fine mist here is nothing like the fog in London, is it?
I don't know. I've never been to London.
These hills have a quite unusual geological history, you know.
Alright, maybe I shouldn't be clicking everything, but like... Arrow? Oh, hydration station. Thank you, Ronnie. A toast to British people. To British people! To my favorite British people. No offense to the DGS characters. I love Layton. He's like... I don't know. I love a guy in a top hat who's just solving puzzles. Ryu isn't British, Ronnie. Ryu's not British. I'm talking about like Herlock. We're talking Herlock and we're talking Iris. I'm so sorry, Iris. Yeah, I was gonna say, Ryu's not even in this conversation. Please, how about you do a little hydration station, Ronnie? How about you do a hydration station? Herlock is British and he's insane. I also fucking love him. I think that Layton, just because of the nature of so much of the detective mystery genre being inspired by Sherlock Holmes, I think that there are definitely vibes of like the original Sherlock Holmes in Layton, but I think that they're vastly different aspects of Sherlock Holmes, if that makes sense. Layton is nowhere near as unhinged and insane as Sherlock. Herlock. But he has some of the, like, when you read the stories, a lot of times Sherlock Holmes does kind of have this like calmness about him during most, if not, but not all of his more tense situations. So I can kind of get that vibe sometimes with Layton. Yes, I love how he blinks with his whole hat. It's kind of funny.
Oh, before I forget, Professor, I think we ought to make notes during our investigation.
The trunk. Touch. Getting some icons, the save, the puzzle box. Beep, 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 beep. Episodes? Oh!
Well, with all this to keep track of, I'm certainly going to earn my keep as a research assistant.
I'm sure you'll pick it all up in no time. Shall we move on?
Layton's journal. I don't usually read these much, but I will. I received a letter today from my old school friend Clark. It seems that his town is being destroyed by a terrible giant and he's in urgent need of my assistance. Judging that this was quite an extraordinary emergency, oh no. I took the car and set off immediately for the town of Misthrali. On my way, I was joined by a young woman by the name of Emmy, who claims to be my new assistant. She appears to know me, but I'm quite certain she was never one of my students. She seems very lively and energetic, is determined to accompany me. I am somewhat reluctant to risk putting a lady in danger, but I'm focused now on getting Miss Thoroughly as soon as possible. I seem to remember an essay hypothesizing that the town of Misthrali was the site of a golden garden, an ancient settlement, but built many millennia ago by a great civilization. I wonder if this has any bearing on the current case of the mysterious giant. Either way, it has certainly piqued my curiosity. Episodes are fun. You get cute scenes or dialogue between characters, mostly side characters, but there's some cool plot relevant stuff occasionally. Is it because I'm short? Is it because I'm short, Ronnie? Is that it? Let's do a little side. Oh no, I forget what her voice was. Not that I did one, but she was in a cutscene. Professor, rise and shine. I don't know.
Rosa, is it morning already?
That it is, Professor, and a beautiful morning at that. You know, you ought to go home and sleep in a bed from time to time.
She reminds me of Mrs. Hudson. That's what I was thinking earlier.
But I'm right in the middle of examining those curious little stones with the intrigue.
Yes, I know that. Who do you think tidied up your office last night? Now look at the state of it. I could just as easily have left it as it is, and it wouldn't have made one blind bit of difference. Really now, would a true gentleman leave papers scattered everywhere amid piles of open books?
I'm still in the middle of reading them, Rosa. I'll put them away when I've finished, of course.
You always say that, Professor, but I've never once seen them find their way back to the shelves.
Oh, hello, Hazel, my boy. Am I disturbing you?
This guy looks like Mr. Potato Head. This guy looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Dean Dalmona, can I help you with anything?
His eyes and hat are glitching out.
Why, yes, indeed you can. I have this puzzle, you see, which I can't seem to solve. My little granddaughter gave it to me as a challenge.
Dean Dalmona, delegating your grandchildren's riddles again?
Oh, well, I suppose I am, but I simply cannot deny that darling child anything. I know we were in the middle of a discussion, Rosa, but perhaps we could hear Dean Dalmona's puzzle.
You're sly, dog, Professor, but I mark my words. Next book I find lying about is going in the bin.
Well, Herschel, isn't this an article about the extraordinary Golden Garden legend? I've been meaning to ask you about that. I've heard that the story is quite fascinating. Do give me your thoughts on it sometime, won't you, my boy? Well, as a matter of fact, I've been meaning to tell you.
I can't understand a word of it. When they go like this, there's no shutting them up.
Outsourcing puzzles to your employees. Shaking my head. Okay, let's return to the game.
Ooh, what do we have here?
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest there. He's like, there's nothing.
The southernmost part of the town is the Grand Bridge Quarter.
I love puzzle culture and the puzzle economy. You know this, Hannah. I would love to live in a puzzle-based economy. Am I terrible at puzzles? Yes. Would it fix me? Yes.
Look, this town is nothing but rivers, canals, and bridges.
I really don't know what I'm clicking for. Oh, hint coin! Puzzle culture and puzzle economy. It's so fun and everyone is fun.
Ah, there are small steps in the road. Be careful not to trip.
Eek! Oops! Emmy, weird girl status. Love to see it. Hint coin! Do you really just click around and randomly, randomly find them? Oh yeah, I already did that. Hi!
Never seen you here before, Gramps. Did you come to see the sights? How'd you get into town?
We used the road.
Gramps? The professor doesn't look that old.
He's what? No, she knows his age. I was gonna make a joke, but she knows everything about him, including the fact that he's a Capricorn. You get used to where they might be, so it gets less guessy. Yeah, I did find that in I found that in Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright. A lot of times it's in fire. It's in fire all the time. If there's like fire in the scene, there's going to be at least one hint coin in a fire.
My age aside, we're looking for the Triton residence. Would you happen to know where it is?
Why should I tell you? I'm not saying a word unless you solve my puzzle.
Fire, lights, windows, and doors. Noted. Oh, let's be bad at puzzles again. Let's do it. These 4 photos were all taken in the same place. 3 of these pictures were shot by a group of tourists taking turns on a single camera. The 4th photo was taken on another day by an unrelated person. Select the 3 photos that were taken by the tourists. Hold on, I have to get really close to the screen for this, I think. Okay, I think it's this one because if you look at this, there's like a thing here that's not in the other ones. Because even though there's birds in this one, birds move. Hot take. Hot take. Heard it here first, folks. Birds move. So I think it's gonna be this one, but it is gonna be embarrassing if I'm wrong, so. The puzzles are a bit more difficult on the emulator than on the DS. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm good. I'll just have to, I might have to move my mic each time and just move a little closer and be like, Oh yeah, because this one has like a dog or a cat. Is this a dog? Here and here that moves into frame. But hold on. Actually, hold on. Oh, wait, this is gonna... Excuse me for a second. Because now I'm wondering if that is the same... You know? I can't tell, though. It's a little too pixelated for me to know for sure. Maybe I'm changing my mind. Birds still move, but... Huh. It's just that I can't see this one well, and I'm not sure if it would be this pixelated on, Hold on. Let's just try it, and then I can...
Some puzzles must be met directly.
No.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
No? Damn. Okay, I'm bad at this, and I can't tell what I'm not seeing. Hold on. This one's just small, I think. Give me a second. I'm like in the way of my keyboard too, but I don't want to hit anything. Ah. Okay, so it's either C or B, but... Should we just do process of elimination at this point? I can't tell. I feel blind. Why am I so bad at this one?
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Bestie. I know.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Dude, I couldn't see whatever's not there. Or there. I couldn't see it. What is it? Oh, is it the shadows? Dude, I couldn't even see the shadows. Oh my god. I could not see the shadows. Hold on, I need to make this a little bit bigger. I had it a little bit small. Okay, yeah, this is gonna mess up my screen, isn't it? Okay, never mind. We'll fix it next week. It's a little bit too small. Like, it's bigger than the DS, right? But because it's on my computer screen and it's far away from me, I'm not seeing it well because I couldn't even see the shadows. Just deeply embarrassing. All right, puzzle 2 is in my index.
That's amazing. How did you do that so quickly?
I promise not to tell.
Well, it's no secret. It's the culmination of many years' experience.
And also a save state.
Now, were you going to tell us where to find the Tritons after we solved your puzzle?
That's not how you read that. Now you were going to.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Triton's house is straight across the road bridge and then left at the crossroads. My house is up in north of Ellie, but they made me and my mum evacuate. It's real annoying.
Hi, Anna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Professor Layton.
Why would you need to evacuate?
Nope. No.
Why would you have a need to evacuate?
The Oracle said we wouldn't be safe there and had to leave at once.
Why is he smiling when he's saying that?
Oracle? Who's that? I don't know, but my mum said if it weren't for the Oracle, a lot of people would have been in trouble.
Intriguing.
Any ideas, Professor?
Why did my voice do a weird crack thing there?
It's still too early to say, but perhaps it has something to do with the giant in the letter. Zzz, pudding, snort, huh? Where am I? What time's it? Oh no, I'm late. This guy has the most to knows. If the chief finds out I was snoozing again, I'm scuppered. Wait, how long have you two been there? A moment or two, no longer. Did I say anything while I was napping? No, don't answer that. I trust you'll keep this whole affair to yourselves. Mr. Ali is closed to visitors. Usually I tell you to clear off, but if you promise not to say anything about this to the chief, I might be able to let you through. Rest assured, our lips are sealed, officer. You don't have to worry about us.
Maybe in a small town it's possible, especially in this vague, older time period. How would you do that? I mean, I guess when people are evacuating, like, police do blockades, but that's like when everyone's evacuating. Like, how? I guess it's so small that they just know everyone who lives there, right? I guess. I don't know.
Woo, thank you, sir. What a gentleman. Now then, I'm off to the entrance bridge, sworn to protect and all that guff.
It's pretty small, okay. Pile of junk, nothing useful here. Let's move forwards.
Professor, there are 2 bridges here, but one of them is roped off.
And it seems that the other bridge will take us quite out of our way.
Puzzle?
The ropes are all tied up in these ridiculous knots. I wouldn't even know where to start untying them.
Oh, I've done one of these, I think.
How about we slice through them all and make our way over the bridge?
Well, I suppose one could go to the trouble of cutting them all, or...
Or what, Professor?
Undoing the rope isn't as arduous a task as it first appears. Have a closer look, Emmy. In order to clear all the rope, one would only need to cut it in one place.
The whole thing can be undone with one cut.
That's right. Have another look and tell me where you think we should cut it.
I actually loved this puzzle in Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright. It's so easy, but like I love it as a concept.
Alright, let's see what we have here.
Oh, do I not get, like, the... Hold on. I think it's gonna be this one, but let me just... I was like, do I not get a memo to draw with? Because that's what I did last time. I would like to be able to draw. Puzzle solved.
Correct. Cutting that one spot will unravel the barrier entirely.
Aha! I think I'm starting to get the hang of being your assistant and this puzzle-based economy.
You're doing a wonderful job thus far, Emmy.
Who do you think is responsible for this? It's a strange way of blocking a bridge.
Well, there's no sign of the bridge being closed. I suspect it's the work of some local mischief maker. A teenager.
Right. If the bridge were completely unstable, it wouldn't just be roped off, would it?
It does seem that this bridge may have left its best years behind it. I think we needn't worry, however.
I wish I shared your confidence, Professor. I can't believe people still use this.
Do you have a fear of bridges?
No, just this one. It looks like shit. But you can't even drive over this bridge. How do the townspeople get around?
There must be another route into the town for vehicles.
Of course. Well, I can move your car for you later, Professor. I'd hate for anything to happen to it.
No need, Emmy. I'm sure it will be fine. Let's go ahead and make our way across.
Wait, Professor, I think I saw something move.
Why don't we live in a puzzle-based economy? Capitalism killed all the puzzles. I'm so sorry. Ooh, have fun, Anna. I don't know anything about Splatoon 2, so best of luck.
This wood is all rotten. I can't make out what this sign says.
Well, consider it a testament to the bridge's long history. This sign says market this way.
Mark it this way. Right, got it. Hint coin. Twin British, eh? I hope they didn't fight like siblings.
From the name, I'd say they were built as a pair.
Hell yes. Hell yes! Fuck yeah, hint coins.
The bridges look very solid and well built.
It's a lot more stable to walk on than you'd think.
Alright, I actually do have to hit the...
Oh dear, Professor. What's happened here? This house has been completely
Controlled? Hello? No! This house has been completely destroyed.
The road seems rather torn up as well.
Is this the destruction that Mr. Triton described in his letter? We mustn't overlook anything.
Oh, hello. Picture.
Oh, you brought your camera.
Of course, gathering data in as many ways as possible can only help an investigation. Still, this is quite a scene. I really hope no one was hurt.
If this is indeed the work of some giant, it seems that Miss Thrawley may be in real danger.
Well, there's no point in hanging around just speculating. Let's find your friend, Mr. Triton, first.
Head to Clark's house. Let me save in the actual game itself, too. Layton's journal, built on the water, and ruined house. I don't need to read those. We've been watching the same game. Mr. Triton! I'm so concerned about this man. Like, if this man exists, why is Luke spending all of his time with Professor Layton?
This building is in a terrible state.
Gosh, this is quite a sight.
Oh, hint coin! Hint coin!
Oh, what do you think of this, Emmy?
You mean that graffiti? What about it? Do you think it means something?
Brock!
Don't touch the witch's mark, not unless you want to end up like me. Yikes! Don't surprise me like that. Oh, I surprise myself sometimes. Oh man, I complained about the state of this dump before, but would you look at it now?
I'm sorry, was this your house, sir?
You're sorry? Imagine how I feel. Yeah, it was my house. The operative word being was. The witch's mark appeared, and then the windies went smash, and the walls went boom, and the roof went help. Bye-bye, house. Actually, you can't even call it a house anymore. Not unless you're in the market for some rubble over your head. At least now it's letting all sorts of natural light. It's really just terrible. Professor, I don't quite understand how this is amusing.
Nor I. Perhaps we could help him if we knew a bit more about this witch's mark.
Some sort of mysterious giant and a witch all in one town. This could be interesting.
This guy's going through it.
What could have made this big hole?
Hint coin!
You need a great deal of force to make a kind of hole like this.
I am just adding in words. Oh, box.
But that's a strange place for a wooden box.
Do you think someone left it there by mistake?
I can't imagine. Oh, but speaking of boxes,
I have a puzzle you might like to try. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the voices. I'm just winging it. If they're not a character who's going to be showing up repeatedly, continuously, they are getting a different voice each time they come on screen. You've been sent to collect one of the 16 boxes shown below. Unfortunately, the note describing the location of the boxes got smudged and you can't read all the conditions. Oh yeah, beware for hidden puzzles. You're right. Beware indeed. The color of the box on its right is question mark. The color of the box on its left is question mark. The color of the box above it is question mark. It's the same color as the one below it. Which box could satisfy these conditions? Alright, memo time. So, it needs one on the right, left, above, and below. So, all of the ones on the outside can automatically get crossed off because they do not have a box on all 4 sides. Wait, no. Wait, yes. But then... Oh, wait. I'm stupid. So it has to be this box. It just has to be that box, right? It has to have one to the right and to the left, and above and below. And it's the same color as the one below it. This is different. This is different. This is different. I mean, I'm paranoid about getting puzzles wrong.
What do you think about this?
Woo! I love to point at the screen in
That
success.
puzzle was no problem.
No problem. I can really only get through the logic ones. Those are kind of the only ones I can do. Other than that, we're in a bad spot.
Good work, Emmy. You made it look positively easy.
That's because it was, Professor. Give me more of a challenge next time.
That's the spirit.
Do you have anything to say, Brock?
What with me door being blown out and all, I can expect a good bit of air circulation in the summer. Oh, in any season, actually.
Layton is literally just standing there.
Those houses over there don't seem to be damaged at all.
It looks as though the range of the attacks is quite narrow.
That's probably all I have here. More people. Oh! Jasmine.
Oh my, what a mess.
Do you need any... Do you need help, madam? May we be of assistance?
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, I just need some help getting all my things back into the cart. I'm so sorry.
Really, it's no trouble at all.
Thank you. I'm most grateful.
Ah, puzzle moment. They really do just have puzzles everywhere. Oh no. Okay, whatever. I loaded this cart in such a hurry that everything fell out when I hit the first bump of the road. Can you put everything back without leaving any spaces so loaded secure? Pretty please. All I ask is you help me reload the cart. Alright, I can do this because... Oh no, they rotate? Oh no. If they rotate, we're in trouble. I will say that. I'm in trouble if they rotate. How do I... Hold on, how did they say to rotate it? The edge of a piece? Oh, there we go, okay. I was like, help. I got it. Thank you, Hannah. Oh, I got it. That was easy. Yay!
Time to apply some creative thinking.
I got that in one.
A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
So true, Professor Layton. I am not leaving any puzzle undone. Oh, it also works with everyone rotated 880 degrees.
I believe your belongings are in order.
Oh, that's perfect. Now I better hurry up and leave the area.
Is there an emergency?
Haven't you heard? There's some huge loud smashing up in the town.
I said that so weird. I didn't know what words were gonna come out of my mouth. It was just like, sounds.
I packed all my valuables and fled. The police told us to evacuate, so I did. And this is as far as I got. I'm just hopeless, aren't I? Of course, if the oracle weren't around, we wouldn't know where we'd be fleeing from.
We heard about this oracle just recently. Who is it?
I'm not sure myself. The police hear directly from the oracle, then they inform the town. You two ought to be careful when you're walking around town. And thanks again for the help. You've been very kindly. Professor, are the people here really superstitious enough to believe that this giant exists?
Well, Emmy, we did see it in the cutscene, so there's definitely something going on. Whether or not it's a real giant, something is absolutely happening.
Thus far, we've seen a destroyed house and this lady rushed off her feet. Whether they believe it or not, it all seems to be related to Clark's letter. We should reserve judgment until we reach Clark's house. I expect it just up ahead.
Water is surprisingly clear. Someone is in fact Hulk smashing houses. Yes, exactly. Something is happening.
If it was a bit warmer, I might be tempted to dip my feet in.
Don't mind me clicking around rapidly for a minute, just seeing if there's any hint coins around for me to... Hint coin! Hint coin!
I wonder what strange creatures lurk in here. Anything?
These waterways seem to wind their way all through town.
Ah, it's all rusty.
It's evidently a water pipe, but I don't think it's in use anymore.
That's probably enough. Up!
The road ahead's been blocked off. You'll have to find another way around if you want up there. It appears we can't go this way. I think Clark's house is to the left. Let's head there for now. Hold on a sec, you two. Yes, can we help you? From the looks of you, I suppose you're travellers of the air. Riddle-liking sort.
Yes, we are. We found a puzzle, didn't we?
I hear something special happens to your puzzles after you solve 5 in a row.
Really?
Something special? What do you mean?
Well, that there's something you'll have to verify on your own. Now stop bothering me. Off you go. Shoot.
But you were the one who called us over. Well, Professor, what could this something special be? You're the one solving puzzles all the time.
It's hard to say. I suppose we'll find out when we when we solve 5 consecutive puzzles correctly.
With you and me working on them, Professor, we'll have 5 puzzles solved in no time.
I imagine we will, Emmy. That was a weird one. My voice gave out.
Now, let's find Clark's house before it gets too late.
Save. That's what I wanted to do. I love to save a million times. I just love saving. That's not the... Shoe, yes. They said to the left, right?
Oh. Look at this boat, Professor.
The people of Mr. maybe, must navigate the town via the canals.
People must travel by boat as much as they do on foot. It's like Venice. Only more quaint.
I imagine that boats are used here for more than automobiles.
We've got to ride on one before we leave, Professor.
That sounds lovely. After we've spoken to Clark, let's find ourselves a boat.
Mr. Triton's house should be just over this bridge, shall we?
With all these canals, they're bound to have lots of bridges.
Oh, this is a pretty little bridge. I wonder if anyone's watching us from their windows.
A gentleman refrains from peeking into people's houses,
But I'm nosy, Layton. I'm nosy. Hint coin.
what a pleasant view. Life simply seems more relaxed here.
We've come to the quiet outskirts of town here, it seems.
Yeah, Layton, we're nosy, gossipy bitches. Hint coin. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Hey, don't think I've seen you folks round here before. You can't get by in Mr. Raleigh without a big old Bucky and his boats. No siree. My boats glide as graceful as a swan, but quicker than stampeding cattle. And that's fast.
I thought stampeding was spelled differently for some reason.
We'll keep that in mind during our investigation. Thank you. So, you look like puzzle-fearing folk. How about a quick one?
Yeah, I'm always saving. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no! Shit. Fuck.
I used to know these ones. Okay. This is everywhere. This is everywhere, but I think the numbers might be different. Chicks always must outnumber cats when unattended. Hold on. I'm gonna have to just do this quietly in my brain, I think. Hold on, actually. Save that for when I inevitably fuck up. Alright. If I take the dog... Okay, I can't just take the dog across because then I'll have... Well, I could just take the dog across. Then I could take... Ah, shit. If I take... Hold on, let me try that again. I can't speak when I'm doing logic games. No, that's not gonna work. Wait, I can actually take the cat. Now I can take both cats. Yes! I think that was probably more than, like, that wasn't, like, the lowest number you could have done it, but I did it, and that's what matters. Usually it's like usually it's like a fox, a chicken, and one other thing. There are a number of ways to get it, but the shortest requires 7 crossings. Feel free to find other ways to do it. Oh! That's like, is that the way I did it, or is that the way to do it? Because that's almost exactly the, like, I added extra steps, but that's almost the way I did it. That's great. I love that for me. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. You got it. I don't remember Bucky's voice. Should be plain sailing from here on in. Remember, if you want to get around town in a flash, just find old Bucky and his boat. Cool. Thanks, Bucky. I'm gonna save again. I know I just saved. What if I saved again? I just need to get rid of that notification or it'll bother me. Cross the bridge. Oh, bye-bye. Hint coin. Hint coin. Oh. It's so green in this town, and the air is so crisp. Emmy, you live in London. That's all I have to say. The canals carry plenty of water through the town. That makes Mithrawley... Nope. Mithrawley a rich and fertile place for plant life. Look over that way. Green leaves of the town's trees and bushes seem to go on forever. From here, the town looks quite peaceful and beautiful. Much less eerie. Haha, I'm inclined to agree, Emmy. It's always so awkward to voice a ha-ha. It just never feels right. The reflection on the water is quite dazzling, isn't it? What beautifully clear water. It's making me rather thirsty. Yeah, London is nasty. There's a fresh smell of wet grass on the breeze here.
There's no doubt that Miss Thoroughly is a lovely place to live. I don't know if there's any more. I'm just clicking. Beep, 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 beep. Kid. Guy. Whatever this dude is. This is an interesting face. This person looks like a fish.
That large house up there must be where Mr. Triton lives, wouldn't you say so, Professor?
Cooey, I haven't seen either of you before. Are you here to visit the mayor?
The mayor? What do you...
Nope.
Do you mean Clark Triton?
Yeah, exactly. He rules the roost these days. Do you know him?
I do, but I wasn't aware that he was the mayor. There was nothing about that in the letter.
So you're an acquaintance of the mayor. It's been a while since you've seen him. I suppose you wouldn't have heard about it then. Mr. Triton only became mayor about a year ago. I'm glad, though. He hasn't let all this recent trouble ruffle his feathers. This is an interesting sprite. Maybe it's less fish and more chicken. More chicken, I think. Definitely chicken.
Well, here we are.
This place looks huge.
Yes, I can see that Clark has done, quite well for himself. Let's give the door a knock. I must say that it is quite an impressive vehicle.
I can see it sparkling from here. Is there a room up there in the attic? How charming.
I'm not terribly keen on low ceilings myself.
That room must get plenty of light in the afternoons.
Judging from its size, I would say that it's the dining room.
Hint coin. Oh!
This is the Triton's letterbox.
It seems to be somewhat the worse for wear.
Really, Professor? It all seems fine to... You're right. The plate is broken.
No, not to worry, Emmy. I think I can sort this out with a puzzle.
Actually should save once it starts. Okay. It looks as though the letterbox was jerked open at some point and the pieces were making up the number plate fell off. Apparently the plate used to read 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's hard to tell how the pieces fitted together. Can you arrange the pieces of the letterbox for the way before? Oh, is this just another... Okay. Oh, is it gonna have holes? Oh no, this is gonna be hard, huh? Sorry, I am struggling, so give me a second. Give me a second to try to sort out what's happening here. Okay. Okay, I have no idea where to start with this. Bestie, I am trying. So this is gonna have to go here-ish. This is gonna be the 4. That'll be the 3. I think that'll be the 2. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Some puzzles
Oh!
must be met directly.
That was cute. That one was cute. That was new.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
I do too, bestie. This one gave me a second too. I didn't realize you'd have to like make words. Yeah. I think that what helped me was realizing what was the tops and bottoms, and then yeah. That definitely scared me for a second.
There, all better. Well done, Professor. It looks as good as new now.
Oh, in the US version you made the word post. Interesting. So they changed some of the puzzles? They changed some of the puzzles from the US to the UK version? That's so weird. I feel like leaving it up to Mop Vote. I would love to help you choose your ice cream flavor, Ronnie. Let us know the options. I wonder if I got anything since I've gotten 5 in a row. Alright, cool. A lot of them? Oh, that's interesting. The hint coin hints changed, but I didn't know the puzzles would. That's so interesting that they actually went through and changed, like, I would probably, not a significant portion, but that seems like a good amount of work to have to do, you know? Interesting. Gosh, oh, stepping stones, gosh. It's a really fancy front garden. A simple and elegant way to integrate the canal into the decor. Cookies and cream, chocolate chip cookie dough, and Snickers. Cookie dough for me. That's what I would eat. Knock, knock, knock. Coming. Who is it gonna be? Will we get a... No. Who is this guy? I can't eat Snickers, so that's my hot take.
Yes, may I help you?
Hello, my name is Herschel Layton. I'm an old friend of Mr. Triton's. He asked me to come and pay him a visit, so here I am.
I will inform Mr. Triton. Please wait here. I look like a Muppet.
This man fully is a Muppet. Hint coin. Hint coin.
What a shame to lean a brush against such a beautiful painting.
It's a gorgeous piece of art, but who'd have the brush there?
Hint coin. That's probably all of them. Usually there's 3. Sometimes there's 4 in Phoenix, but I've noticed it's usually 3. Cookies and cream is open. That makes sense.
I don't suppose you were planning on visiting the Oracle here in town, were you?
Ah, we heard something about an oracle earlier. Could you tell us a bit more about it?
Oh, don't ask me. I'm just a poor old maid. You should talk to Doland.
My brain was not sure how to say that name for some reason.
About that, Dolan's our butler.
I see. Then I shall ask Doland when I get the chance.
Sir, madam, Mr. Triton will see you now in the parlor.
This man's design is driving me insane.
The parlor's through the door on the left. Please wait here.
Thank you, my good man.
Oh. I guess I clicked it. Sweet. I'm sorry, that was so funny.
I can't believe my eyes.
Voice acting.
Herschel, how long has it been?
Voice acting.
Ah, too long, my good friend.
And who might this be?
Oh, of course. How rude of me.
I'm the professor's assistant, Emmy Altava. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Triton. I've heard so much about you.
Thank you. Herschel, an assistant. Well, we both seem to have moved up in the world.
Hardly. Truth be told, Emmy has already proven herself my equal.
Emmy is like on the floor, throwing up. Like, she's on the floor, shaking, throwing up, crying.
Herschel, as humble as ever. Emmy, back in London, Layton and I both wanted to be elite archaeologists.
One of us certainly succeeded, and somehow I found myself as mayor of this small, rural town.
That is no small feat, Clark.
Oh, Herschel, no need to humor me. It is amusing at best, I'll give you that. But all that aside, please, tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I came as soon as I received your letter.
Letter? I'm sorry, Herschel. What letter is that?
Interesting.
The letter that... Did you not send this letter? Please, have a look.
He used a typewriter, did he? That means he didn't send it. Because Layton said that was strange. So that means
But who would have forged it?
someone was trying to hide their handwriting. I have an idea.
Who indeed? Have you made any enemies recently?
Have you made any enemies
Of course,
recently?
Herschel. I'm the mayor.
You're the...
It appears to me that someone wanted
Sure.
you here in town.
Yes, that is what I am thinking now as well.
So, who wrote the secret message?
Good question, Emmy.
Mr. Triton, there was a hidden plea for help in that letter.
Clark, do you think this is simply the work of some prankster?
No, unfortunately I don't. Miss Tollery is in grave danger.
Miss Tollery. Okay.
We have indeed been under attack by some sort of mysterious giant, just as that letter states. It wreaks havoc at night when the fog is thick. It sounds ridiculous, I know, but it is true.
But how can that be?
I must confess I have yet to see this giant with my own eyes. However, the destruction of homes and buildings left in its wake, that is quite enough evidence for me. The townspeople are afraid. They believe that the spectre has returned with a vengeance.
The spectre?
The spectre. Spelt in the British way. Oh.
There's a legend here that tells of an ancient spirit,
Hi,
a
Clark.
spectre. When the town was in danger, the spectre would act as Miss Tollery's guardian in its moment of need. But this spectre is different. Instead of protecting us, it is trying to destroy us. I am doing all I can, but if we are dealing with an ancient entity, then I fear my efforts are in vain. As the mayor, it is my duty to keep this town and its citizens safe. But Herschel, could you...
Sir,
What is it, Doland?
pardon me, sir, but you mentioned that Professor Layton worked on some difficult cases for Scotland Yard. You said, with great pride, that he had assisted in solving them all. Perhaps we could ask for his assistance here as well.
Of course, Doland. I suppose I have no other choice. Herschel, will you help us? Please, for an
Oops. Clicked
Of
too
course,
fast.
Clark.
It's
I
fine.
would never refuse a friend in need. I assure you, I will do what I can.
Thank you, Herschel. I am eternally in your debt.
Things are starting to get good, eh, Professor?
Before we go, Clark, I haven't even asked about Brenda, or your son. How is Luke?
My wife is fine. She's away. Family matters. Luke has shut himself up in his room, as usual.
Why does that sound so suspicious? Wife is away. Family matters. I think always on edge when like someone's just like not there. My brain is like, but where are they? Where did they go? Luke! I want to see my
would
little
like to say hello to Luke,
boy.
if that is all right.
I want to
I
see my
haven't
little
seen him
guy.
since he was a baby.
A baby Luke. Guys, baby Luke. baby Luke.
Of course.
Ah!
I think you might enjoy that.
He saw him in baby mode. Yes, literally, Hannah, I am like sitting here thinking about Layton holding baby Luke, and I'm like losing my mind. Just like absolutely going bonkers.
I should warn you, he has been withdrawn lately. Some days, I can't even get him out of his room.
Wah! We have to save this kid!
I ask him
Ah!
what the matter is, and he responds with silence.
I need to hug this child. I need to wrap him up in a blanket. I need to make him hot cocoa.
Outside of the family, I would appreciate that, Herschel.
My pleasure, Clark. I shall have a few words with Luke before Emmy and I begin our investigation.
He needs puzzles. They're not giving him enough puzzles. He needs to be in training to be a gentleman. Oh my god. I need to see Luke, like, so bad. He needs enrichment and animals and puzzles. He's tiny. Ah! Look at him. The boy who foretold disaster. I love Luke so much. Oh, what's a lovely smell. We have to get through this first, though. I have to click on everything. I'm sorry.
Ah, yes, Rosa had some of these on my table the other day.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Gosh, this mirror is so polished. I thought I saw another person with good fashion sense. Thanks, Emmy.
A mirror reflects, but sometimes it only complicates the problem. Take this puzzle, for example.
Emmy's like, I look so cute. I look so cute. And Layton is like, have a puzzle. Oh no. It's all too easy to get lost in this big, dusty hall. It contains 14 mirrors set out in some sort of strange arrangement. You can only lose small areas on the floor. A nearby loser pointer by bearing the words "this way out" by indicating the larger area. Which door is the exit? Oh, okay. This actually isn't too hard. I thought I was gonna have to, like, move things, but let's just draw. So it's going to go bing, and then bing. I wish I had like a ruler. To like properly make my angles, you know? Because I don't know if I'm doing this right. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, that wasn't right. I'm dumb. Ah. This is not as easy with like a mouse. That can't be right. I feel like I'm both overthinking and underthinking this. Like, what if it bounces all the way over here? I think maybe I'm trying to science and math this too much. Here, we'll just save state, because I don't know.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Oh, okay, that wasn't it. Playing Miracle Mask and Azran Legacy on the 3DS was so fun because doing the puzzles was easy. Emulator hell for you, yeah. So it's not that one. Because I feel like I have a easier time, like, drawing lines and stuff when I'm...
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Now we're just testing all of them.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Apparently it was that one. Okay.
Did it, Professor.
The thing is, I have one of them on my 3DS, but I'm like, do I want to... Oh! It was literally gonna make an arrow. So I did draw it right. Okay, so here was what I was doing wrong. Instead of making a giant arrow, I think it said that in the instructions even, and I just wasn't thinking. Because I did do this once. I was trying to get it to point at, like, point out a door, which wasn't what they wanted me to do. Whatever.
That's right, I'm very impressed, Emmy.
Why, thank you. So, does that mean I've proved myself as your assistant now, even though you said it earlier? Could you say it again, maybe? Could you maybe say it again? Maybe?
Absolutely. I never doubted your ability before, but you still managed to surprise me.
Aha! Whoever took this has a good eye for photography.
For landscape, it's remarkably vibrant. Impressive.
Is there anything in here? No, I didn't really want to talk to you.
Luke's room is upstairs. I don't want to come up with a voice for you. What a beautiful view. Sadly, my office view doesn't come close.
No, you live in London.
Wow, this garden is too lovely for words.
Alright. Luke's room, Luke's room. Luke's room, Luke's room. Hint coin. Hint coin.
Ha, that's quite a subtle doorman for a child's bedroom.
Aw, look, what a sweet teddy.
Oh.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Perhaps. Luke, my name is Herschel Layton. I'm a friend of your father's. Could we talk for a moment?
I'm already overwhelmed. I want to see my little boy.
But first, you'll have to solve my door puzzle.
My door puzzle.
Your door puzzle?
Door puzzle. Ah!
I see. Luke means to test our metal with a puzzle.
Twitch, no! Is it buffering for you? It says it's excellent. Is it lying? It is lying. Okay, I'm gonna give it a second. We can all sit here together and wait for Twitch to sort its shit out. Hi. Actually, that gives me a second to grab another drink because I actually drank all my drink because doing all the voices most of the game makes me thirsty. So give me a second. In a quest to be healthier, instead of getting another iced tea with, I think, a ton of sugar in it. Yeah, not as much as soda, but still a good amount of sugar. I got a water, so that's better. Twitch loves, like, an hour and a half into a stream for me to just be bad for a few minutes, but it looks like it's excellent now. You may have a little bit of a lag still, so if you reload the page, that should fix any issues if you're having a lag issue. Hypothetically, Hypothetically. Anyway, let's solve this door puzzle.
That's so cute, Professor. Let's do it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If you really are the esteemed Herschel Layton, then this puzzle should be no problem for you. You'll have 15 seconds. In that time, there's a certain thing that you must do outside the door.
Hang on a minute. How do we know what it is we're supposed to do?
You can investigate the area outside my door as much as you like.
When we're ready to perform this action, whatever it may be, we should tell you that we're ready.
Correct, but I'll tell you now, whatever you do, you won't succeed.
Alright. Oh boy.
Okay. What is it?
Luke, there's something I've been wondering about. Clearly you know who I am, and you seem awfully well prepared. Almost as if you were expecting me.
That's not... Have you worked out what you need to do yet? Or perhaps I've stumped the great Professor Layton. Now, Luke, that isn't a very polite thing to say.
It's quite alright, Emmy. Let's continue investigating.
Okay.
But Professor,
He owes you an apology. He's a, what, 11-year-old boy? He's fine.
Perhaps we owe him a solution. For now, let's concentrate on getting him to open the door.
you're so much more patient than I am, Professor. The card here is slightly faded, but it says happy 7th birthday. I wonder what I got at that age.
Emmy Luke squabbling, so funny to me. I love it. It's the vibes of like, it kind of like, they haven't really interacted a ton yet. It's got like the vibes of someone who's like suddenly confronted with the fact that they have a much younger sibling, like a significantly younger sibling, and they don't entirely know what to do about it other than feel like a little annoyed.
That must have been one of Luke's birthday presents.
Oh, that little bear is so soft, and it's obviously well loved. Don't touch my teddy.
It seems to be rather important to him, Emmy. Maybe we should leave it alone.
I was just looking at it. Sorry, Luke. Luke, can I ask you a question? You just did. What is it? You said we must do something in front of the door, but how will you know if we do it or not? I mean, how can you tell from behind a closed door? Even without seeing you, I'll know what you're doing from here. Really? And how's that? I'm not saying any more. You'll just have to work it out from there.
He'll know even if he can't see us. What can it be he wants us to do? It appears that Dolan has left Luke's lunch outside his door.
Hey, Luke, if you don't come out and get your lunch, it'll get cold. And I just may end up eating it all myself. If you're really that hungry, you can have it. Well, that didn't work. Is this a picture of Miss Thrally? I can't say it.
It appears so. The town looks quite magical when it's enveloped in mist.
Professor, wait. Do you think this picture contains a hidden hint for opening the door? Let me have a closer look. I can't see anything here.
Oh, fuck. Shit! I don't think I saved beforehand, so... Oops, shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, whoops.
I think I've got this
Hi, not. I accidentally clicked a button that reloaded things.
I did it, Professor.
Let me just click through really quick. I don't think we were... Yeah. No, we were right there. My bad. We're only like a few minutes away. Yeah, at least I didn't pull a Tony. Oh, there are hit coins in that hallway. I'll be fine.
Maybe he's...
I mean, really what we spent time doing was, me waiting for things to buffer. Did I say hello to Not? Hello, Not. Beep, 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 beep. I assume we have to make some sort of sound if he can't see us through the door, because he says something, you don't do anything. But I don't actually know what it is that we have to do. Oh wait, there's a number 2. There's something written on the back of it. Put the plate back so that the back of its back is facing the door. Put the plate back so the back of its back's back is facing the door. Professor, I think my brain just melted. It's not that difficult if you take your time. Be sure to also examine anything on the floor. Not that it matters. Oh wait, I don't know who is speaking there. I don't know if they both have L names. Oh my god. Let me read that again. Small number 2 and a puzzle is written on the back. Put the plate back so that the back of its back's back is facing the door. Don't think too hard about it. Putting the back of the plate's back against the door just means the front faces outwards. I'm like flipping it around in my mind. Simply put, we are to leave it exactly the way it is.
If we're supposed to leave it the way it is, why not just say so?
Did we read this one? There's a 6 oh, you can click on these multiple times? I would have been fucked.
There's a 6 written in pen on the underside of the mat.
Or is it a 9, Professor? We should read it as if we're coming. Should we read it as if we're coming out of the door or going in? It doesn't matter. That's not something I can see anyway. What is it, Professor?
Emmy, we may be getting too caught up in numbers.
7th birthday. I wish I still got presents like this. Please don't touch my teddy. It's a gift from my mother, and it's very important to me.
I'm worried about his mom. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm getting all the... I read this already.
The inside of this lid is marked with the number 3. Perhaps there are similar lids.
Now that you've had a look, please make sure the lid is back on my food. I might eat it later, if Emmy doesn't steal it.
There's a number 1 on the corner of this frame, Emmy. It appears to have been put there recently, but what is its significance?
You can examine the picture if you like, but please put it back in place when you've finished.
1, 2, 3. Alright, just clicking through this because we did it already.
Look at this, Professor. The number 5 is carved above the door. What do you make of that? It doesn't look like part of the original design.
Let's keep looking, Emmy. I don't want to miss the forest for the trees.
1. Nope. I don't want to actually click it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So where's 4? Or is there no 4? The door is locked. So what is this thing we are supposed to do?
Professor, we're overlooking the simplest way to get this door open.
What's that?
Give it a good roundhouse kick, of course. Okay, stand back, Professor.
Emmy, please don't do that. I could hardly explain to Clark that we broke his son's door down because we couldn't solve a puzzle.
Yeah, that'd be embarrassing. Wait, no, I need to click that one again because there's probably... There we go.
The number 4 is inscribed below the keyhole. Is this marking the room? Or does it have some other meaning?
We still need more information. Let's have a look at all these objects.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, shit! Sorry. I'm gonna need a second. Here, give me a second. I wonder if I have to actually click through it. The key that loads things is where I rest my hand. I need to change where it is. I'm sorry! I will save it as soon as we get up there. How about that? Do you get what I mean? I have to rest my hand somewhere. Where I'm resting my hand, it's right where my wrist is, and I keep hitting it. And it is driving me insane. I was actually doing it earlier too, and I made note of that and went, I should figure out how to change the binding. And I didn't. And that is on me.
Maybe.
This is embarrassing. This is deeply embarrassing. Saving again. I don't know if you have to click everything. I don't know if you have to, like, activate it. So let me just click through again. So how's your day? I have an interview tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be very fun. You don't? Okay, then let's just stop this. Alright, I don't even know if I'm doing it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Call Luke. We're ready, Luke. You know what you have to do? I believe so, yes.
Professor, are you sure about this? Then let's begin. Please stand in front of the door. Remember, whatever you do, you won't succeed.
I can't tell if I'm supposed to do nothing or if I'm supposed to do something. Alright, let's try. There's a 1. Ah! Whatever. I don't understand.
We uncovered all the numbers in the ascending order. Wasn't that the answer? Oh, that is just a waste of time.
I'm rather surprised you fell for it, actually. So are we supposed to stand there for 15 seconds like I originally thought?
Oh, really? Then maybe I'll just reverse the order. Then you would be wrong in reverse. Even with all that information, you still didn't get it right. Professor? Oh, alright. I'm starting to feel bad for you. Since you've tried so hard, I'll give you a clue. Are you ready? And now listen closely. The answer has nothing to do with the thing you'll find out there. Don't touch anything. Ah, I see it now, of course. I must say, Luke, you've composed a very ingenious puzzle.
The answer is to do nothing for 15 seconds, right?
Try again if you like, but I'm warning you, you can't do anything to solve this puzzle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just hang out for a minute then. I just, like, didn't want to waste my time if that was not going to be it. I feel like I've already been embarrassing myself for the last half hour since I keep fucking loading wrong save states. Alright, so I was right. When? Let me get a drink. I mean, like, my instinct was that they really were a distraction because the professor told me, but, like, I was like, I feel like I should try, right? No. I should have just gone with my gut.
Amazing. You worked it out.
Whatever you do, you won't succeed. In other words, do nothing and you will succeed. Nothing was the thing we had to solve this riddle. An interesting puzzle, Luke.
I see, so even from inside his room, you would be able to hear if we were doing anything significant. Wait, but what about the numbers?
Luke may be young, but he's clearly familiar with the concept of a red herring.
I can't believe I fell for that. I'm starting to think all sorts of crazy things.
Now, Luke, are you convinced that we are who we say we are? Will you open the door now?
Yes, as promised. Baby, 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 baby! Look at him! He's so little!
A clever puzzle, Luke.
So little!
Your letter. I thought you might want it back.
Professor, you think Luke wrote the letter?
Obviously.
Clark was never a fan of typed correspondence.
He's
He
so
always
little.
wrote his letters out in longhand. Moreover, only someone very close to Clark would know about our past together. This someone would know I could never ignore a friend in need.
Are you really Professor Layton?
Is this true, Luke? How could you do something like this? What were you thinking? Were you even thinking at all?
Hey, be nice to my baby.
Here now. Don't you turn your back on me again.
I am going to kill this man dead.
Please.
You're on thin ice,
Forgive me.
Clark.
The boy has barely spoken to me in the last 6 months. He's been so withdrawn since the appearance of the spectre, I don't know what else.
Very soon, the world will end.
Holy shit. Oh my god, Luke.
The world will end? What do you mean by that?
Luke, you can't just say something like that and then clam up.
Yeah, please give him better nourishment.
He wasn't always like this, but lately he doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone. When he does speak, it's only to say something incomprehensible, as he did just now. These so-called prophecies are just ridiculous. Prophecies? It's probably my fault. Clark, what are you talking about?
My voice.
I'm sorry. I have urgent business I must attend to. We can discuss this later. Luke, Layton here is a dear friend, as I've told you before. Would you look after him for me for a while? Well then, I shall see you later, Herschel, and thank you.
And he's like, the apocalypse? Luke, why were you talking about the apocalypse?
Master Luke, I'm afraid it's time for you to go to bed, even though it's clearly midday.
What, now? We've hardly had any time to talk yet. And it's still light outside. His lunch is outside the door. He hasn't even eaten dinner.
Be that as it may, it is the child's bedtime. Just a moment, if I may, Doland. I'd like to ask Luke one more thing. Luke, though the town has been attacked several times by the spectre, nobody has been injured. Apparently, there is someone who foretells the appearance of the spectre. This so-called oracle warns the townspeople to evacuate certain areas. Luke, I believe that you are the oracle. Am I correct?
What? Absurd.
Luke, I am going to ask you a very important question, and I need you to answer me truthfully. When will the spectre appear next?
Master Luke will not stand for such ridiculous games. Please leave at once.
It's tonight. The spectre will appear again tonight.
But how do you...
Tonight.
If you like, I can even show you where it will appear next.
I would very much appreciate that, Luke.
Master Luke, this joke is in poor taste.
Please don't tell my father, Doland.
I forget Luke's voice. I need more time with his voice. Master Luke,
Have you told them, Doland? The townspeople, have you told them about the spectre this time? Yes, I have spread the word. I shall do a final tour of the area to make sure everyone has gone.
But, well, where will the spectre appear tonight then?
On Great Alley Street.
Then we must set off for that area immediately. Even if we can't stop the spectre, we'll have to see if Luke is right.
Good luck. I'm literally diving to Twitch keeps buffering, then it gives me ads when I refresh and won't load. Oh no, Hannah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My deepest apologies. Yeah, Clark, a little bit sus, a little bit strange. Look at our little guy. Luke seems to be able to predict precisely when and when the spectre will appear. But how? I find it hard to see how Luke can predict the spectre's appearance without ever leaving the house. Is this because he talks to birds and whatnot? Or something else? The letter I received, blah blah.
Excellent selection of children's literature.
I've read them all twice. I wouldn't mind some new ones.
He does need enrichment. This is so upsetting.
Oh, I think Luke might have read more books than me. There's England, and this is where we are now, that teensy dot.
World maps bring out the memories of all the countries I've seen.
Good for you, buddy. Ah, shit.
Dolan, please don't tell my father that I'm going out.
Very well, Master Luke.
Mr. Ollie can be dangerous at night, even for those familiar with its streets. Please be careful. Thank you, Dolan. I will.
Professor Layton, Luke seems set on accompanying you. I trust you to look after him.
I wish I could go to faraway countries.
You will, Luke. You need that enrichment.
Ah, violin. That does strike me as quite a gentlemanly pursuit.
I've been learning since I was tiny.
Tinier.
So I'm not too bad at it. I've never been much of a musician, but I do love singing.
Alright, let's leave. And save. Save in all the spots we can save. Since he was tiny. Yeah, I cannot believe that this man is not giving his son the puzzles that he needs and deserves.
He makes sure no one enters my room without permission. That's so cute, buddy.
Oh. Maybe let's leave. I don't want to get Luke in trouble. I don't trust that man. Not right now. Thin ice, Clark. Thin fucking ice. Where are we going? Oh.
Now then, Luke, where are we headed? As I said before, the spectre will appear tonight on Great Alley Street in the North Alley district. It might be Eli, I'm not sure. Ah, that's where that little boy was from, the one we met earlier, whose family had evacuated. It seems that Dolan has given them my warning then.
Luke, what's the fastest way to North Eli?
Once you pass the boat landing, there's the crossroads. From there we go north to get to North Eli. We're going with Eli. Wasn't there policemen blocking off that road? The police have been helping with the evacuation, I think. We passed by a house earlier that had been destroyed by the spectre.
Do you know anything about that, Luke?
Brock's house, you mean? It was attacked only recently. No one was hurt, but the house was completely torn apart.
So that was the spectre's handiwork then? That's horrifying. I really hope we can do something to help the people of Mithrali, Professor. I'm sorry I still can't pronounce your town name, Luke.
I'm sure we'll find something useful in North Eli. But first, I'd like to see some of the damaged buildings. Or Ellie.
I can't decide how I'm going to say that.
Has the spectre attacked how many areas around town? There must be traces of its passage.
Quite a few, yes.
Then let's start by going back to Brock's house. I would like to be certain that we didn't miss anything earlier.
Alright, back we go. And back this way. And back this way. Oh.
Hey Luke, my good boy. Good to see you getting some fresh air, kid.
Oh, hello, Bucky.
the way that they both tell Luke they can't pronounce shit. Listen.
Growing boys like you need to get out of the house and play. You trust old Bucky. You'll have a lot of fun playing outside with this.
Oh, thank you, Bucky.
Toy train minigame? Oh my god, what? That's so cute.
Maybe I'll get you in the mood for travelling. Come on a boat ride and Bucky your cast off those blues. Or at least I like to cast off. Right now my boat is docked for maintenance. Be sure to come back later though. We'll be back up and floating soon.
I'm trying so hard to figure out what my Luke voice is, and it is too late in stream for me to be figuring out a small British boy. Frankly. I don't remember where Bucky's house is. Is it here? Yes, hi. Okay, perfect.
This building is in a terrible state.
Gosh, this is quite a sight. I just feel sorry for Brooke.
What could have made this big hole? We already did that.
For the Spectre, this would be like swatting a fly.
Most of the items are undamaged, at least. Maybe we just have to talk to him.
The Spectre totally crushed my house, and now my flat's all flat.
I'm sorry about your home. You were lucky not to get hurt.
Nothing to do with luck. It was the Oracle that told the police about the Spectre. Mayor and the police evacuated us out of this area, sure. But what now? I think I'll let my Spectre insurance lapse. All you can do in a situation like this is laugh.
Laughing at a time like this makes the rest of us feel rather sad.
Let's leave him be. He needs some time to deal with this.
Luke looks so distraught. He constantly looks like he's seen a ghost. Like, look at his face. This kid is going through shit.
Luke, do you know of any other places that were hit by the Spectre?
Let's see. There's a house that's under repair to the east of the crossroad.
Then let's head there. Luke, please lead the way.
All right.
A new episode, The Laughing Man. We will look at that later, though, I think. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, this is not at all where I'm supposed to be. Where am I going? Did he say the left of the crossroads? Luke, where am I going? Help. Help. No, that's the bridges. Where am I going? Follow the orange arrow at the top. I thought I was. I think I might have messed it up. Hold on. Thank you. I got so lost. I thought I was following the one at the top, but then nothing activated automatically, and I think I panicked. Okay, there we go.
There are some houses along the canal that were damaged by a Spectre. Most of them have been repaired now, though.
What kind of a connection could exist between the damaged houses?
Have you got a theory, Professor?
No, not yet.
But you must be thinking something, right?
We need to gather a bit more information here.
The way that Luke hasn't had his complete guppyification yet. He's growing into it. He needs enrichment first. He needs so much enrichment, and I also think he maybe needs a snack. Like, he looks like when someone is zoned out completely.
Luke, where else can we go to see evidence of the Spectre's attacks?
Unfortunately, this is the only place that hasn't been cleaned up.
Alright then, let's head to North Eli. With any luck, we'll glimpse the spectre for ourselves.
North Eli, or Ellie, is to the north of the crossroads. I'll show you. I hope the police aren't blocking the entrance to that district.
They probably are.
Did that house get damaged again? It looks as though the repairs are almost complete. If houses keep getting ruined, the builders must have a lot to do. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hint coin.
Fuck. Well, we're getting him his puzzle. Yeah, Layton needs to start keeping goldfish crackers in his trunk. Please, sir.
That's odd.
What's odd?
I'm sure I just saw a mouse stick its nose out of that pipe.
Really? Maybe you're just imagining things, Miss Emmy. Actually, I've got a puzzle about mice I've been wanting to give someone. Would you like to try?
He's wanted to give someone his puzzle about mice. No! Not rodents. Shit, I forgot I don't like mouse puzzles. Nancy Drew has ruined me. Layton gets 2 kids and now he keeps goldfish crackers and... Yeah, for sure. A little mouse had an important key behind a supply of cheese. Ah. This is gonna take me a minute. Hold on. Ah! I need to learn to speak while I'm doing puzzles. However, consider this. It's hard. Bestie. I am just moving this cheese around, man. I don't know what to do. This seems silly to use my hint coins on, but also, like, what's happening? Oh, no, that doesn't do anything. I thought I might have had something, but I don't. I hate slide puzzles for real. I can't do them. I can do them sometimes, but this one is... Did you notice you can move 2 pieces of cheese at the same time? Start by moving the rightmost 2 pieces down, then try to make a space in the bottom left corner. That's what I was doing before! Right pieces down and then bottom left corner. That didn't give me anything. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Oh. Shit. Fuck. Oh. Maybe if I... What is happening? This is making it worse. What if I just move the key somewhere else? Oh! 71!
I'll handle this.
71! It only took me 71 moves after restarting. And one of my hint coins. Slide puzzles are hard sometimes. The more I do, the more I feel better at them. That makes sense, but oh my god. It's possible to move the key to its new hiding space in just 16 moves. If any one of you get a feedback survey and put down that you enjoy my skills the most of anything in my stream, I'm gonna lose it. What skills? Answer me that. What skills?
No, I swear, I saw a mouse. I'm not imagining things. Huh, well, I didn't see anything. Didn't talk to anything either.
What the hell was that guy on about if you do 5 in a row you get something special or whatever. We haven't found that out. British voice acting skills, sure. I'm sure if you sent this to Mill would have some things to say about my accent, so let's not do that. Oh, I'm sorry you're lagging again, that's annoying. I was looking for hint coins. Oh, there we go. That makes up for it since I found 2 hint coins. Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, Thomas.
Why, it's little Luke Triton. You're not with your father today.
My father's at home, working.
I see. You know, I wanted to ask you whether I had done something to offend your mother.
Don't submit feedback about this. Oh no.
She always comes by to talk over her travel plans, but this time she never said a word about leaving.
Guys, I am so worried about Luke's mom. Like, I'm really concerned about Luke's mother. I'm really worried about it.
I suppose she must have had some reason not to mention it. But to go off alone, she loves her family holidays. Or has she been arguing with your dad?
Well...
Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. Don't listen to me. I'm just an old man spouting nonsense. Your mum and dad get on better than anyone in town. Just let me know when your mother gets back.
She's been gone a long time.
Well, sometimes grown-ups have to go off and do their own thing for a bit. She'll be home soon, you wait?
She's got a 10, 11-year-old. Like, I don't know. His dad doesn't seem to be doing too hot right now if he hasn't left his room in like 6 months. I'm so concerned. I'm so worried. I'm so worried. I just don't know how dark the Layton games get is the thing. That's what's holding me back from making any absurd claims. I don't know how dark these games get. But I'm worried. I am very worried about this little guy. I'm so concerned. Hint coin. Hint coin. Puzzle.
I've never seen you before. Tourists, are ya?
Yes, well, something like that.
So you probably don't know what's going on. I won't go into detail, but you should leave this town. Misrally is not a safe place to be at this moment. I wouldn't recommend sightseeing.
Because of the spectre? Don't worry, we're on top of it.
What? Keep your voice down. How do you know about that? The legend of the spectre is not supposed to leave our borders.
We've been asked by Mayor Triton to investigate the affair.
Really? The mayor asked for an investigation? Huh, perhaps he's more competent than I thought. Well, how good are you? If you're good enough to handle the spectre, this riddle should be a doddle.
Luke's mom, get back here. He isn't getting enrichment. He's not getting enrichment. He's not talking to animals. He's not eating his lunch. And he's out of books to read. This is so upsetting to me. Like, genuinely. My little guy is not being taken care of. Okay, this photograph shows 2 cyclists passing each other on a hill, but the camera was tilted so that the incline of the hill would look flat. Can you work out which way is uphill? Either touch A or B to enter your answer. Oh, the incline is this way. And it's going...
I think I've got this one.
Yeah, it's because the guy has his feet off the pedals.
I did it, Professor.
So. We win!
Good on ya. I see you've got some potential. Well, good luck on your investigation.
Can you tell us anything about the spectre that could help us?
Well, not that much. It's just bizarre that the spectral of legend would suddenly manifest itself. And there's all these sinkholes that are appearing. Not to mention fog as thick as pea soup.
So many problems in our little town these days. What is this accent becoming? I think I'm losing it. I'm not going to go for too much longer. Maybe like 10, 15 more minutes. Just because that'll be over 2.5 hours. And it is a little more straining on my voice than Nancy Drew. Because I'm talking a lot more. And also, since there are voices that are lower in my range, I don't speak down there as much. So I'm not used to it. I'm sure I'll get better at it as time goes on, but you know. Since the spectre appeared, the town has experienced unusually thick fog. Is this also the work of the spectre? It seems the fog has been particularly thick later. What is the spectre's doing? Hydration. I'm gonna be so hydrated after this stream, you don't understand. Just like the most insane amount of hydration. Okay.
This is North Ellie. You're pretty good at guiding people, Luke. Almost as good as you are at sending hidden messages. Which isn't really good, so... make of that what you will.
Huh? Hidden messages?
Yes, like the one in the letter where you wrote, help, SOS.
What was that all about?
I believe that test was intended for me. Luke was hoping to find someone that he could talk to. Someone that he could trust. Sometimes it's difficult to share your troubles with those closest to you. You may find it easier to talk to someone from outside. Would that be fair to say, Luke?
Judging by Luke's stunned expression, I'd say you hit the nail on the head, Professor. Luke, is there something you'd like to tell us? You can trust us, you know. Luke is like, I didn't mean to send a secret message.
I can't. Not yet. That's quite alright, Luke. You can tell us when the time is right. For now, we have enough to do with the spectre. We need to find a place where we can safely observe the spectre.
There's a hotel on Great Ellie Street, I think. We'd be able to see the street quite well from there.
Oh, so we're going to loop back to the cutscene at the beginning. For those who missed it, at the beginning we did actually see a spectre in a cutscene.
Perfect. On to Great Ellie Street, then.
Bam!
Click, click. Oh wow, look, there's big fat carp in there, Professor.
The fish must enjoy swimming here, but the current is weak.
People often come here to just sit and feed the fish.
We've done quite a bit of walking. Shall we rest here for a moment?
Rest? Oh, I'm fine. I don't mind either way.
That's unusual. This bench is nearly always taken.
Hint coin. I keep almost accidentally calling them play coins. Do we want to talk to this guy?
The order to evacuate has been given. Move along now. Nothing to see here.
This guy we appeared before, but I don't remember his voice.
Didn't we see you just now?
See me? Nah. You lot must be up from out of town. All those officers from the Mystery Police Force are cousins, you see. All the Chippy family boys. Or Chip. Plus, Cheap Jakes is on the big regs, so we all have the same uniforms, haircuts, and everything. It's just the way the chief likes it. But we're getting off the subject. I can't let you pass this way. You'll have to get permission from either the chief or the mayor. It's all right. They have permission. Oh, I see. You have Mayor Triton's boy with you. Well, that's a different matter then. You may pass.
Great, thank you. I don't feel like talking to this man. I don't want another puzzle. I don't want another puzzle from you, sir. I believe I might need to talk to him. My friends, fate is kind to bring us together again. I hope you are well. I don't remember what his voice sounded like.
Hello again. Is there something we can help you with? You help me. Never you mind that, my tall-hatted friend. You tried touching that pipe there? Give it a...
What? You have to touch it a good... What? You have to talk to the man. It's always puzzle time. Why is he just telling us to touch the... Oh. Fossil? For my friend Layton? A fossil for my friend Layton?
Ah, you see. This is the humble beginnings of a collection. It is a passion to many and now for you.
That's...
Alright, there are hidden treasures, hidden high, hidden low, in places you would not even believe. Find these curios and add them carefully to your collection.
I don't know. Why am I struggling with this all of a sudden?
Soon your collection will grow until it is grand enough to impress even the most seasoned collectors. Such items are scattered near and far, hither and thither, and so...
So if you see a fishy looking spot, poke, touch, poke, jab, and prod some more.
I see. I must admit, hunting for artifacts is rather a hobby of mine. You could say it is my career. You could say it's what I'm paid to do. Not puzzles. Those are words spoken from the heart. Let me reward you, good sir. Do you remember the bridge where we first met in that fateful moment a bit earlier? Go back to the wooden box there and see what you can find.
And now I shall take my leave. Enjoy your touching and prodding, my friends. And he says, ah! Win! I love the little pixel guys. They are so cute. They're purely for your enjoyment and have no bearings on your investigation. They're just for funs, for goose, and for giggles.
Well, this should brighten up our exploration a little bit, shouldn't it? But we should press on to the hotel.
Layton is so excited. He's like, fuck yeah, fossil. You could say that I've written numerous papers on it. Coin. That's a fancy hat shop. I don't really wear hats though.
This shop offers some top quality headwear.
Ah, this is the shop where I got my cap. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, stretch time. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. I will probably try to catch up to where the cutscene is, and that's where I'll have my ending spot. I think that sounds like a good idea. Okay. I'm just like stretching in my chair. Sorry if you can hear the chair moving around a lot. Okay.
Here's the hotel. The whole area has been evacuated, so there may not be anybody inside. But what's a little crime?
Only one way to find out. Inside.
I can't see anyone.
There's a bell on the counter. Why not try giving it a ring and see if anyone comes? Oh. Oh my god. I love in this game when characters hop on screen and they truly it literally looks like one of those videos where someone just pulls like a layer on screen. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stretch your body after stretching your mind. So true, Anna. So true.
Well, blow me down, guesser. Will you be staying the night? Sir, you must be aware that this area is at risk today. Have you not received the evacuation order?
Well, it's true that there aren't been any other guests here today.
Oh, hydration. Thank you, Ronnie. Have a drink while you're at it. Exactly, they're little presentation slide dudes. Thank you, Ronnie. I have hydrated. I'm gonna finish this water bottle before we're done, and I'll have drinking a whole can of iced tea and a bottle of water.
But I'll have you know, I'm the owner of this establishment, and I have no intention of leaving. The Spectre's coming out tonight. He won't be safe here. Well, let the blasted Spectre come. I've seen worse in my time. Besides, where would I run to? The Spectre won't be leaving Mr. Ariel
Miss Jollery. Jesus Christ.
Anytime soon, that's for sure. Well, perhaps not, but at least you can avoid getting hurt. Did you ring the bell because you want a room or to badger an old man till he abandons his own? Don't you tell me to skedaddle unless you want me to tell you the same.
Well, I suppose there is a certain logic to that.
Tell you what, there's summat that's been niggling me for a bit. Give me an hand with it and I'll sort you out some nice rooms.
Puzzle! It is trademark. It sounds so good. What's the number? Oh, so I'm making a number. Oh, okay. Oh, race. Oh, is it 25? Oh.
A challenging puzzle to
I don't know
solve.
why
them having 3 boxes made me absolutely
A gentleman
panic.
leaves no puzzle undone.
But it sure made me absolutely panic.
Late music is so good. It's just so good.
Is that all it was? Blimey, how'd I lose sleep over this? Well, I owe you. Tell you what, the gents can have room 302 and I'll have a room for you shortly, lash. Room 202's got the best room in the hotel. It's right upstairs, you can't miss it. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Click, click. Bold lines in stark contrast make this a striking work.
I suppose this is what they call art.
Huh. Even I could paint something like that.
Art bitch Emmy. Art bitch Emmy.
What's this? A board with Joe's daily words of wisdom.
Wow, Joe actually has a new saying for every day of the year.
This is a remarkably insightful piece of advice.
It looks as if they have a billiard room downstairs. A billiard room? That sounds like boring grown-ups thing.
Maybe when this is all over, Clark and I can come here for a game.
Mr. Layton, Professor Layton, Dr. Layton, sir. I don't know if we're gonna be on speaking terms with Clark after this, man. I don't know if we're gonna be speaking to Clark after this. I'm very concerned about that man. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure if... I'm not sure... I don't know if I trust this man. I have so many questions. I'm really worried about the missing mom, guys. Cause, like, here's the thing. That'll happen in Nancy Drew where they'll casually be like, oh yeah, Ma's been away for a while. And not, oh, hint coin. They'll not, like, extrapolate. His son's been, like, in his room for months. And his mom left without telling anyone, telling that guy. And he wouldn't let us touch the teddy bear that was a gift from his mom that was really special to him. I'm so nervous about this. Anyway,
room 302.
Oh, this is great. We can see the whole street. We'll have a front row seat if We'll have a front row seat if the spectre turns up.
We've heard a thick fog appears along with the spectre. I hope our view will be as good as you say.
Save the progress. Save the progress. In 2 hours and 17 minutes, we love to see it. Chapter 3. After this very beginning, I'll probably stop. I don't know if they'll show the cutscene, but... we still have some time before the sun sets. We'll do a little bit more. A tiny bit. Just because, like, my brain wants to catch up to that point, you know?
Would you mind giving us a quick tour of North Eli, Luke?
Oh, we're gonna leave. Oh, you want to go sightseeing now?
Not exactly, but if the spectre does appear, I would like to be familiar with the lay of the land. Oh, right. Well then, we should go before it gets dark.
Scouting, a key step in a proper investigation. How exciting.
It's not exciting. The spectre's dangerous.
I know that, but don't you worry. The Professor and I will solve the mystery of the spectre.
Let's all keep in mind how important it is to have a clear head during an investigation, lest we miss a clue. Remain calm and carry on, even under extreme circumstances. That is how a gentleman behaves.
Yeah, I'll probably wait for it for next week.
How a gentleman behaves? Now, let's get going.
Alright, yeah, we'll be done there. That is enough of Layton for today.
So let me just get back to the title screen.
Thank you all for coming today for the first Professor Layton game. I had a lot of fun, even though I kept hitting the load button, which, sure. I'll remember that for next time and not keep putting my hand there. It's kind of in a good spot. It's like the edge of my keyboard, kind of, because it's F1. So when I'm reaching up for my stream deck, that's where it is. So I kept hitting it on accident, which now we know. And I'll put my keep my stream deck somewhere else next time. I am so excited to play more of this game. I have no idea how long it is, but I'm okay with taking a break from Nancy Drew because it was a little bit not working for me, as you all know if you've come to Nancy Drew recently. There's no Thursday stream this week because I'm away and Ronnie is moving, but I will see you next Monday for more of Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call and/or The Last Spectre. And we can finally see more of Layton and Emmy and my best little guppy ever, Luke. And I cannot wait. I'm so worried. I'm so concerned. I'm so worried. But I had a lot of fun. I'll talk to you next week. And have a good week and weekend. Bye!